Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. As you guys may have noticed, this is a little bit of a different setup, but you know what? I kind of just wanted to play games and just kind of talk to you guys just for a little bit. I really like, I like playing video games every once in a while. And it's just really fun. So it's really good to, believe it or not, this is one of the things that I do constantly is I play video games, and then I also I'm listening to, this is my favorite map. I'm listening to cryptocurrency just about all day long. Now, obviously, some of the top stories that we have here, Village Chat may be recorded to investigate and verify reports. Oh, yeah, I need to, oh man, really? All right, you guys, hold on one second here. Let me... There we go. I turned it off. So this is one of my favorite stages. I don't know whether you guys can hear me or not, but we're gonna find out, right? I could be just talking away and nobody can hear a thing, but anyway, there's a lot that's happening within the crypto space. I just wanted to run by you guys, kind of let you know what I'm thinking about, what's happening. Obviously, Bitcoin has gone down a bit, right? Where is it? I have my notes here. I probably shouldn't be having my notes here and playing at the same time, but that's what I do. Oh, great. So this game is, for some of you guys who don't know, this game is called Overwatch. It's a very fun game. I am in a computer lobby, so, my aim is horrible. Everything is bad because I literally do not have, like, when I'm playing on the PlayStation, I have, like, aim assist, but I can't do any recordings or anything like that on the PlayStation. So what I'm doing right now is basically just kind of sort of playing and talking to you guys. All right, so what's happening in the crypto space? Well, it says the UAE free zone to explore Bitcoin payments for services. There's a lot that's going on. Look, the United States, a lot of people think that the United States is the be-all end all, but it's not. There's a lot that's happening within the crypto space. So, having said that, I should say in other countries. And it's just really important for us to really understand that people's lives are changing in a very big way, especially in other countries. So it really doesn't matter who, and I'm playing with a very dynamic character here. So that's why, if you guys a little bit squeamish or get motion sickness, you might not want to watch this game. But anyway, and they, of course they would go, okay. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going on. So in the United States, we get news here, but it affects, I believe that the crypto space is going to rise dramatically through Europe, because Europe and Asia are very forward and progressive, to include places like what is it? Some of the places in is UAE specifically. Yeah, they have very good crypto regulations. Adoption. We all know about how France and a couple of other places are very progressive when it comes to crypto, and so I'm really personally excited about that. But unfortunately, because I live here in the United States, they act like, they don't really care about us. They don't really care about moving fast either, and to me that's an issue. So, but anyway, kudos. There's a lot of places over in Europe that's doing very good right now, and pretty impressive. So that's cool. You guys need to beware. For those who you guys who are Holochain fans, please be aware that there's a lot of scams going on. I guess this one scam is really about airdrop. There are no airdrops. There are no airdrops within Holochain. Does not have any airdrops. So, excuse me, Holo does not have any airdrops, and I want to make that very, very clear. So if someone says they're dropping hot or holo fuel, it is an absolute lie. There's a lot of people who are talking on Twitter. It seems to have died down a bit about the price of holo fuel and hot. Obviously, these things are important, but excuse me, man. Can I walk and chew gum at the same time? We're gonna find out, right? So in this game, I'm a tank, and so you know the decisions that I make. Really, this team really don't even need me. I'm just being honest. They don't. I could be here. I could be just doing whatever. This team is way too good and obviously don't need me. It's like very apparent. I'm literally like I'm playing good and making great decisions, but I mean they're healing me and fighting and doing all kinds of stuff without too much of a fuss. So how did Big Rock just miss everybody? And they C9. So C9 is basically they were supposed to be on point. They didn't go on point. I can see the stats here. It was just they just carried me all the way, for real. Anyway, going back to crypto, Bitcoin has dropped a lot. This is going to continue to happen, right? This is going to continue to happen. I'm sorry, but it is. And you might ask why is it going up and down? Obviously, many of us have been in the crypto space for a long time. This is just what it does. I am not against Bitcoin. I want to make that very, very clear to a lot of people. I'm not against Bitcoin. I do think that its use case will be in the store value period in the story. A lot of people are trying to make it more than what it has to be, and that really don't have to be. That really doesn't have to be the case, right? We can just sit here and enjoy Bitcoin being a store of value, and that would be just fine. But there's a lot of people that just don't want to they just want to make it better. They want to make the technology better. But blockchain, as we all know, most of you guys who watch my channel are Holochain fans. As you guys know, Holochain is just going to continue. Holochain is a very better distributed ledger technology, right? And it's going to be able to do way more than any blockchain project. That just is what it is. The tech is there. It just is what it is. That does not mean that, and I'm going to talk about this, there are a lot of projects in blockchain that I do believe are going to survive. I believe I made a different video about it, but really, at the end of the day, there's a lot going on when it comes to all of these coins and tokens. And for some people, some of you guys are like, you're against fiat currency, which I totally get. I totally understand. Fiat is trash, you know. The problem is that many of us need to live, need to survive, right? So how do we survive in this world when it's just so difficult for us to and they got a Bastion, these jerks. Oh, so I didn't say bastard, I said Bastion. So Bastion is like, it's a very high player that deals out a lot of damage, and you gotta respond to it. But anyway, yeah. So all of these coins and tokens, we're going to come to a head for some of this stuff. We just really are. Um, and you know, it's gonna be very important for us to really choose the right ones. And that is what it is. So, for some of you guys who are, Hollow Fuel fans, like everything is about Hollow Fuel, and that Hollow Fuel is going to change the world, you probably should look at my last video. As I discussed, Hollow Fuel is going to be one mutual credit currency. There's going to be a bunch of mutual credit currencies. And obviously, I believe that this is going to flip the world on its head, right? I just do. Because, like, if there's going to be multiple currencies, like, the governments, what are they going to do exactly? And I know a lot of, a lot of governments, they really don't like these cryptocurrencies. But the reality of it is that crypto is not going anywhere. For some of you guys who are holochain fans, crypto is not going, blockchain is not going anywhere. We can really develop different projects and use them in different ways that will be advantageous for us. So it's just one of those things to where, and we just literally got destroyed in that game. It's one of those things where the government, especially in the United States, because they're trying to be more, they're trying to be, I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know what, I really don't know what the United States government is trying to do. I do believe it's corrupt, and it just is what it is. I feel bad for a lot of people who have jumped, and a lot of people don't understand. 5 to 6 years is a long time. I feel bad for some of these guys who have jumped into I feel bad for some guys who jumped into the crypto space, was like, you know, got these promises and read the white paper and was thinking, hey, you know what, I'm gonna get the hot token because I think that Hollow Fuel is gonna be big, and I think it's gonna matter, and I think it's gonna solve a lot of issues and stuff like that. When it doesn't, when it hasn't come to fruition yet, right? And that's an issue. And I feel bad. I really do. Because some of these people, I mean, you look at me now. Look at me. I'm literally streaming and playing a video game. I'm doing just fine. I don't have a lot of money, obviously, but I'm doing just fine. I'm not dying. I don't have to deal with elements. Oh man, somebody's really upset with the healers. Oh, I forgot that I'm playing with a different controller here. It's a fact that Holochain has benefited. Holochain and the Holo organization has benefited from us, from those who have, I can't say invest, right? Because invest is a curse word. But for those who have bought the hot token and expected to kind of get into the ecosystem, the Holo ecosystem, and go into Hollow Fuel and be able to earn mutual credit currency, which is Hollow Fuel, right? It's been 5 years. So for some of you guys, for some people, I just heard it the other day. Someone was like, "Oh, it's just what you have is just an IOU." We've been through this like a million times already. I don't know how many times I have to say it to you guys, but please understand that there are real live human beings who are looking for something better in their lives. They're looking for the future. They're looking for something to improve their lifestyle. right? And every bit of money and anything that they put into something in which they're expecting to take part of like this new organization, it should be respected. And that's the one gripe I have, and I don't know whether they're right or wrong. I'm not a genius. I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know what the intentions of the white paper is, but I do know this. I do know that a lot of people have suffered, and a lot of people was really dependent on receiving some kind of something to get into like this new world, this new ecosystem, right? And it just hasn't happened. So again, I do honestly feel bad for some people that had gotten into it, and they're like, you know what? And some people are frustrated. Some people are mad, and I imagine the whole organization is mad themselves, right? We've been told that they've even said that they've been mad and upset. Did I do horrible that game? No, I didn't do too bad. That wasn't me. I mitigated 14,000. He said I did everything I could. Yeah, you did. But I really feel bad for these people because, you know, whether the Holo organization or Holo chain, and that's another thing that the names are confusing sometimes because it's two different organizations. But the Holo organization has kept people in the dark for so long that people are frustrated. They're mad, and they literally put, you know, $500, $600, and that's not much during the time frame. Let me tell you guys something. During the time frame that I actually had a little bit of hot into, or I purchased a little bit of hot, I suffered a lot. I needed that money. Now, I'm not saying it's the same way, but I needed that money. But I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to leave it in because I'm living in my car. Sometimes I wasn't living in my car. My travel trailer, I had a travel trailer. And some of you guys remember when I was in a travel trailer. I don't think I was making too many videos when I was in a travel trailer. Matter of fact, I know I wasn't. But it's one of those things to where like that's a lot of money. And I actually got to a point to where some of you guys might understand this. I had a Super Nintendo. I had a Nintendo. I had a Super Nintendo. I had a Sega Genesis. I had a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 3. Like, these were all games that I accumulated over time, and they were all entertainment, right? And at the time, I also this was right before I had got a job, which was really cool that I got a job. But right before I had a job, I could not eat. And so I went to GameStop and I sold everything I had. I did not touch my crypto. I sold everything I had, all my game systems and stuff, because of the fact that I really needed to get something to eat. And so people, you guys don't understand, like, I don't have a lot of money. And some of these guys, they don't have a lot of money, especially in other countries. And so their frustrations are valid. They really are. Because they're not valid in the sense of what they're expecting. They're valid in the sense of they did not get enough information. Many people who have purchased hot do not, even today, does not have enough information to fully understand what the game plan is with Holo Fuel. And this is, again, I went over this with the white paper. A lot of this is a game. It really is. Oh, man, I almost threw him over the side. So, a lot of this, a lot of this is not a game for some of these people, you guys. Just not. So I do feel bad. I honestly, I feel bad a little bit on my channel as well, because I was only confident in hot and hollow fuel because of the lack of information in what they had as their white paper, or what they had planned, as far, and what I still do feel like they have planned. I'm not upset. I'm really, honestly, I'm not really mad or upset with HoloChain. There's only so much, or the Holo organization, there's only so much you can do. But at the same time, I do realize that people's lives were affected, are affected. So I really hope that they get it together. As far as, I really hope that they really truly take a look at. I have no idea what that little old Mercy was trying to attack me for. Like, just out of, like, I don't know why. She thought that she can handle this big guy. Anyway, so I'm really hoping that more information comes out. I do know that Arthur Brock said that there's going to be a new a new white paper, which I'm excited about. And I'm, as I stated before, I'm gonna break down the entire white paper. I'm gonna read it step by step, because I believe that it's serious, and I think I have a responsibility to tell people what I think is the truth. That's why my channel is called The Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. So I really hope that as I continue to garner more information, that I can be a little bit more accurate. What in the world is wrong with that little Mercy? For any of you guys who know this game, that, I don't know what she's doing. They got a Battle Mercy on their hand, like she's trying to do everything. It's kind of funny, actually. But yeah. So as more information rolls around, I'm going to be listening in. I listen all the time. You guys, some of you guys know I listen. You guys see me on my see my comments on different you guys see my comments on these different stations and stuff, like, because I'm paying attention to what's going on. So everybody that talks about HoloChain, everybody that talks about Holo Fuel, I'm listening to. I listen to what's his name, Cryptos R Us. I'm not a devout fan of his, but I listen to him. I listen to a lot of people. I listen to Anthony Pompliano, his channel, Modern Investor. I like listening to Modern Investor in the morning times while I'm feeding my chickens and stuff like that. It was like, you know, I basically hear the same things over and over again with him, because it doesn't like he does any research. But he just really just kind of sort of give the news. Oh man, I'm about to die. He kind of just sort of give the news, and that's cool. But yeah, I'm all over the place. Who was that? The math guy? He talks about Bitcoin and going up and going down. Kitco News. I'm always on Kitco News, listening to the environment, right? Not environment. Excuse me. Economics. You know, all of the economics. Global economics, local economics. I'm always listening to what's going on. Oh, Lucio, why are you this bad? Okay, they're talking about Lucio. I'm always looking to try to learn something, and I feel like I can learn something from everyone and everything. That's why some of you guys, when you comment on my channel, it's okay. I actually like you guys, you know. And even if you have something negative to say about HoloChain, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna say, okay, well, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm getting tore up here. I might need to change. I'm trying to change because our Lucio is just terrible. Do I have my alt? Oh no, I just used it. So I'm gonna go back to Sig. And this again, you guys, I'm doing this type of video only because it's a little bit different. I just want to explain to you guys. Just kind of want to have a relaxing talk. I know it's hard for me to walk and chew gum at the same time, but I just really like talking about cryptocurrency. I'm excited with how I believe that there's a lot of adoption that's going to be happening really soon, and so that comes from everything heating up. The United States government cannot continue. The SEC cannot continue to do what they're doing. Both DPS and me won't win 3v3. What's going on? My controller. What? No. No. I think my controller just died. Oh, there it is. It's back. It's back. I'm sorry. So yeah. What else is going on in crypto space? Oh yeah, that one dude. I think he has 2 chances. I think he has 2 chances to to get his Bitcoin code right before he loses it all. That should be interesting. Breaking US SEC chair drops another bomb for crypto exchanges. Is Coinbase in trouble? You know what? Everything is going to be in trouble thanks to Gary Gensler. I don't think he's right. I don't think he's right. I think he's going to have a lot of problems on his hand. The United States are going to this is where I feel bad for a lot of people. They only receive so much information, and because they can't make not intelligent decisions, but they can't make certain decisions because of the fact that, well, the information is not given to them. And I totally just missed that big time. There's a lot of information that's not given to us as a whole. Xapo Bank integrates Bitcoin Lightning Network, partners with Lightspark, and that's another thing. Bitcoin, the Lightning Network, all of this stuff is going to be used. It's gonna be exciting. We're going. We're going to get to the point where again, we're gonna get to a point to where everything's gonna come to a head. We just are. I don't know who's behind me, but this Mercy again. Good God. I guess I better try to get ahead a little bit here. Next Bitcoin halving just 1 year away. You guys gonna start hearing a lot about Bitcoin halving. You just are. We get this all the time. Yeah. Yeah, we get this all the time. So, prepare. Bitcoin community wants Elon Musk to integrate Bitcoin together. That's what they all say. IMF to prefer regulation crypto than banning it outright. Of course, because this is an opportunity for the IMF to make money, right? If you guys look online and see exactly the hands, all the fingers and hands and everything that the WEF the not the World Economic Forum, excuse me, the IMF and them too. They have everything. This is all a game. And that's why I'm so upset with a lot of people in the United States, because they don't understand. They're like, oh, I don't get crypto. I don't get the mindset, because there's so many scams. There's so many different ways to see things. You got people talking about NFTs and making money from NFTs and stuff like that. I'm still not an advocate for NFTs. I still don't understand. I don't get it. When I look at the mutual credit system, hopefully that it works. I'm really hoping that it works. But when I look at the mutual credit system, I'm like, okay. When I look at, oh my goodness, what's going on here? What? Oh my controller, it's dead. What? It's acting weird. There we go. I can't move. Man, this is weird. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh man, like, did the thing stop? They got. Oh my God, hold on, Pete. Okay. So yeah, that's the other reason why I'm upset with oh boy, sorry guys, I almost got dizzy from that. Us being ignorant in the crypto space. There's so much going on, and I know everyone's talking about this technology and that technology, and that it takes time for technology to develop. It does. But I don't know. Our world is just so messed up right now, in a number of ways. So, anyway, thank you guys for talking with me. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, because I can literally talk forever about different things. As you guys know from my Twitter, I'm going to... man, why is everybody playing with Bastion now, man? It's crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing things a little bit different. I am going to be outside. It's gonna be summertime. I'm gonna have my whiteboard, and we're gonna go over some numbers, because I really want to go over some numbers with HoloFuel and other cryptos as well, because I do think that this world is changing quick. Anyways, as I always say, you guys, do your own research, and last but not least, above all else, you guys, please stay safe out there, okay? Bye, you guys. Oh man, I just got, man.